start this hunt out today. Ocean's angry. Try to get as close as we can, see if we can find any targets in the wet and move up into the dry. Can't find anything. That's the plan. Let's get to it. First target. 11, 12, 13. Sure, it's just junk, but I'm playing with this 900 to get it dialed in. Just some junk. And I know you guys think I'm crazy for using the 6-inch, but believe me, there's a method to the madness, I think. We're gonna give it a go anyway. See how we do. Alright, bring it up if I find anything. We're looking 18, 19. Yeah, without having that 2D screen, it's harder to tell garbage. But it's okay. She's hitting pretty hard. That's what I care about, is that I can hear it and she's hitting hard. I already know this thing picks up little targets, so should be good to go. Let me know in the comments if you guys use threshold. My buddy, I let him use this, and he had like a threshold on it, and it was like a constant humming. It was driving me nuts. I took it off. So let me know what you guys think about threshold and using it. 35, 36, probably a pull tab. No, sweet, look at that. I love it. Dude, I love finding lures. Little swimming finger mullet. Dude, I absolutely love finding stuff like this. Just throw a couple of hooks on it and it's done. That's sweet. What the heck's it doing all the way up here? That's weird. Little swimming finger mullet. Huh. Love finding stuff like that. Very cool. Very, very cool. And let me tell you something, guys. This little 6-inch coil, you can swing this sucker all day long without getting wore out. And if it gets wet and gets sand on it, guess what? It ain't heavy. And what am I exactly missing anyway? Everybody's freaking out because I use that 8-inch coil all the time. What am I missing? You know, a couple inches? I'm still gonna walk the same path straight, right? So I'm not missing anything from here to here to here. I might miss a little something out here, a little something out there. But if you're gridding, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I don't think there's a depth issue either. This thing goes pretty deep. So I dug some quarters with it. And I did some tests. And it didn't have a problem at all. And on the Manicore, the 8-inch coil didn't have a problem. This thing is a little bit chatty though. I mean, I don't know why. I only got it on 22. No, it shouldn't be any EMI here. Little cat. That's good. I like finding garbage. You know why? Because it tells me people were here. And that's the whole name of the game. Figure out where they're at. I felt bad for those guys in California who's got beaches that are so impossibly wide that, I mean, take you all day to hit one. $13. Aluminum? Alright. Alright, let's keep going. Guys, this right here is the thing that sinks boats. When you got waves offshore, this thing's worth a lot of money actually. If you got a way of getting it off the beach, that's worth a lot of money. People pay big bucks for these. But if you got a way, I mean, when that thing's floating, a lot of times we call them, you know, bobbers or whatever, but let me tell you something. That thing's floating and you hit it with your boat at speed at night, you're sinking. That's solid. I think it's probably over 1,000 pounds. And waterlogged, and it made it all the way up here on the beach. Crazy, huh? Power of the ocean. All right, let's keep going. 60 should be a penny next to a cigarette. There we go. That big old lizard running right there, that's a Jesus lizard. I can't remember the name of it. That thing will actually get up and stand on back legs and run on water. That's a monster one. I have not seen them here. Huh, big boy too. All right, let's go hit this beach, see what we can find. Look at that, that is amazing. 88, 89 solid. Should be a quarter. Excuse me. There we go, quarter. Yeah, that's freaking crazy, dude. Unbelievable. That actually washed up on the beach. That's nuts. And you know what? That's like a brand new tire. That ain't cheap. Still got the threads on it, unless they put it here to keep it. Maybe they, I don't know. Why would they put it on the backside to keep it from blowing away? I don't know. That's crazy. That couldn't have washed up. That must have been put there for some ungodly reason. Funny someone hadn't come and stole that. That's probably a $1,000 tire. All right, let's keep going. Where the sun goes. 71, 72. Yeah. Some of this trash like this is challenging. But I tell you what, I wish last night I would have used the 900, because when you turn that old metal off, man, it's quiet. And there was so much trash on Hollywood Beach. Funny. Ferris trash as well. Something in here. Barely picking it up. Put all metal on. Still saying it's not ferrous. Huh. Alright, let's check it out. $22. Still something down there. Oh, nah. Yep, bottle cap. You ain't getting away from them, no matter which machine you use. And you got a rusty bottle cap, pull it every time. At least I picked it up kind of deep. It's a little quiet. But nothing's gonna beat the Manicore as far as its programs that it has for making small and deep targets sound, you know, super loud. Nothing's gonna beat it. Well, I take that back. Deus 2. The Deus 2 will do the same thing. And honestly, the only reason I don't use the Deus 2 is it's a pain in the ass to charge. It is. It's just two things I gotta charge. I mean, this is bad enough with the chargers going bad on it all the time. But that Deus 2 is a pain in the butt. 80s, 90s. Scratchy. '87 quarter. There we go. Quarter. I will say, and I'll put the big coil on this just to test it. But I will say that the core definitely does hit harder, faster, even with the 8-inch. So, and it may be the 6-inch coil, I don't know. But I want this for water hunting, and there's lots of ripples. Because even the M8, I gotta dial it down a little bit. And I need a backup machine that's capable. I guess I could have just bought an Manicore, but I wanted to try this. I mean, I wanted the 6-inch coil specifically for water hunts. That was my whole reasoning behind buying this. Because nothing beats these little coils in the water. And as far as if you're young, and you can swing that 11-inch coil all day long underwater, but you start getting old and all your injuries start coming back. You ain't swinging that 11-inch coil very long. And the 9, even though they said it's hydrodynamic and everything, it's chatty as 11. They should have shut that thing up a little bit. They've been better off, that's for sure. Alright. See lots of footprints. No targets. Gotta be something here. Let's see, it got washed up. Oh yeah, that's a cool buoy there. That'll be going home with me. That's cool. Ugh, it's gross, but it's cool looking. Put that by the tiki bar. Very cool. All right, well, 88, 89 should be a quarter. I'll take them. Almost at $500 in clad. There we go. Take them quarters all day. Twice on Sunday, right? What I was saying before though, as far as the way people hunt, sorry. Man, I love that, man. Whew. It's probably just the way I have my machine set up though, the Manicore, because when I turn all metal off, it's still chirpy. It still picks up on stuff, and it's probably just because of my settings. So I don't want to miss the little gold and stuff. But this thing, oh crap, is it quiet. Like I said, I don't know how them boys are digging tent stakes. Because you know, you got that all metal turned off, you can barely hear just like a little scratchy scratch. But man, I don't know how you can be digging tent stakes with this thing. It is so quiet. It's not picking up anything. I mean, this for me is a godsend for the trash beaches when I'm just ring hunting, looking for gold and stuff, and we're not playing around, wanting to dig everything. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a game changer in trashy areas, because it is not falsing like the core does. Core falses like crazy when all metal's turned off. Drives you nuts. Makes you stop every 5 minutes, or every 5 feet, every 2 feet, depending on which beach you're on. Makes you stop a lot. That, and see what I'm doing here? No noise. If I do that with a core on any coil, it just goes beep 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 beep, and that is not good. And I don't know how or why it does it, because the 900 doesn't do it. Even with the 11-inch, I tried it. I don't know what they did, but so like say if you're swinging and you're looking for chains, so you're down low, right? You hit that thing, it goes off. And to me, they need to fix that. But they won't fix stuff unless you guys get involved. The community gets involved and says something to them. See? I don't know. They don't care. They don't care about fixing stuff. Especially us beach people. It's really bad for us compared to everybody else. Really bad for the beach people. Because their main market is not us. It's the dirt diggers. God bless the dirt diggers, man. Whew. That is work. I don't even know if I could do it. I've tried and I don't got the patience for it. It's too slow. I want to keep moving. Anyhow, let's keep going. Check these entrances real well. Everybody's probably above the sargassum line here. And this stuff's starting to rot and stink. Oh yeah. It's gonna get really nasty. We get a little bit of heat wave. Alright, I'll bring it up if I find something. A little pit. It's all over the place. 70s, 80s, 60s. It's all over the place. Maybe it's a dime on its side. Oh, there we go. Right there. Ugh. And that's a ring. That's probably gonna be silver. It don't look silver. It's got turquoise in it. Oh, that's pretty. I found one kind of like this, but it had 3 colors of gold and silver. There we go, right there. That is a pretty ring. Sweet. All right, ring number 1. I think it's ring 1. I got all these hunts run together. Now I just gotta find some gold. This thing's gotta pay for itself. Then and again, need some big gold diamonds. I want to finish the year off strong, but man, it seems like the only place you're gonna do that's Miami. Down south, Hollywood was, oh man, it was rough last night. Half the beach is gone too. On top of it, didn't make things any better. Get down there and do some work, put some time in. All right, bring you up on the next one. Five, 6. Probably just gonna be junk. Let's see if we got it. Should have it. That's a super small. It just blew through. Yeah, landed all over here. Yeah, too small to play with. All right. At least it's hitting small stuff. That's what's important. I'd be worried if it didn't. Only bad thing is, if I take this in those junky areas down south where all those lawn chairs are, is I'm not going to know if it is a, I'm not going to know if it's a rivet or one of those punch outs. It's just going to sound like $1 million, and that's no bueno. Because those things will drive you batty. They sound great, but on the core, every time, know exactly what they look like every single time. Oblong smudge. All right, let's keep going. 27 to 31, probably a pull tab. 30, 31. Gotta dig them. Always dig them. Yep, there we go. Earring. That's probably gonna be silver. It's got the blade. See what I'm saying? It's got a blade on it. Those blades, 9.999 out of 10 times, it's always gonna be something good, silver or gold. And a ring up too high for gold, so that's probably gonna be a silver earring. We'll take that for sure. That's why I always check the entrance and exits, and I'm sure you guys do too, because people will be fumbling for their keys and stuff here and dropping stuff. And of course these little areas here, which are really not even supposed to be in, because people like to sit up here and hide out at night, I've noticed. So we'll hit this on the way back. Beach is kind of quiet though. I got a few beaches I want to hit today. This might be the last one before it gets dark. And I don't know, everybody says they, all the other YouTube detectors say they don't do night videos because people don't like them. Right? I have a job, and I can only do what I can do. So I guess I'll always be in the backside. I won't be winning. I won't be on top. No matter how much good stuff I find. Because I have to hunt at night a lot. Because I have to work. Sure you ain't gonna get rich on YouTube, that's for sure. No way. Alright, keep going. Hit some more of this area. Everybody, beach number 3. Yeah, sun's going down, so light's coming on. Sorry about it, but I gotta check my little spot where I found that ring. Sure, nothing. I still cannot believe I found that ring sitting right there. It's so crazy. All right, let's get at it. See what we can find. 63, 64, probably a penny. Huh. Sounds like a penny in there. Yep. Penny. Yeah. Oh, that's why it sounded weird. 2 of them. Alright, we'll take a couple pennies. Why not? See what else they left. Nothing. Alright. Something here. Let's see. Oh, that was uncalled for. Party foul. It was a tent stake. Okay. Man, where'd that sucker come from? That was brutal. Alright. False alarm, so -4, -2. It's probably gonna be a 10 stake. I just want to see how accurate this thing is. Yep, 100%, man. Every time. Tell you what, sucker is accurate. That's just crazy. Man, that thing is super accurate on 10 stakes. Oops, stuck to my magnet. See? Yeah. And turn the metal off. Nothing. You gotta love that. Super quiet 2000. Love it. So loving it. Alright, let's keep going. Lights adjust. 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, all over the place like an earring. Haven't been many targets, so don't want to lose it. Banger though, the signal. Oh, I see something gold down there. Very gold. That is going to be a nice earring. Oh, got some weight to it. Please let it be gold. Those numbers, it's probably going to be silver. Oh, sorry, I didn't have it in the frame. Get this thing up a little bit. That's better. Man, that is a nice earring. Big, fat, heavy one. Like 3 grams at least. It says something on it. Can't read it, but that's sweet. Awesome. Boom. Got something good. Oh, there it goes. There's a big old calico crab here. And those things usually, on the core, they'll ring up a 7/8. If they're big enough, because they got copper in their blood. Let's see if he's still here. There he is. He's ringing up. Look at him. They come out ready to fight. Them things are mean. Mean. He was ringing up a 20 something. Get out of his way. He's mean. They pinch you. Hey, you wonder how the Atlantic Ocean was pinching you? That's what it's pinching you. Man, there's a lot of tent stakes here. Let me know in the comments if you guys... Man. A lot of them. And another one, look at them. Sniper. Look at that. Ninja crabs, man. Let me know in the comments if you guys take all the negatives. Or if you just pass them up. Little. I think freaking got my heel a little bit. Mean little guys. God bless. A ton of them out tonight. And all you people don't wear shoes or wear those aqua socks, man. Those, you know, those little water shoes. These things will snatch your life. Let me tell you what. As soon as they see you or your light, they bury in the sand. And if you're not paying attention, watch, I saw one right here. They will reach out and snatch you. He's here somewhere. Step over. But I know I seen a guy in Australia, and that's how he found mud crabs with his Equinox, a 6-inch coil. So I guess they're really good eating. There's another one right there, a little sniper, sitting there waiting for me. Come out fighting with one hand. All right. 62 should be a penny. Could be a junk rate, I guess. Come on, give me some water. Yeah, fresh one. Man, it's kind of weird. I mean, it don't hit like on these pennies. It wasn't hitting like, it was shallow, like the core. The core, man, lights them up. All right, let's keep going. Try not to get pinched by how well y'all can see that. That is pretty cool. Someone did an alligator. That is neat. That is really cool, actually. Very, very cool. Very creative. Huh. I like it. Got an 8. Whoa. Hold the press. What is that? Hello, gorgeous. Come to daddy. Heck yeah. Look at that. Man, hopefully I didn't chop that up. Nice. Man, that is definitely broke. Man, that is nice. And there's something right there. Sweet. I will take a gold necklace all day. Heck yeah. What does it say? Someone's initials. APD. Sweet. Nice. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Man, this place was quiet up here too. Holy mackerel. I mean, it was super quiet. Let's do a test. Man, it was quiet up here. There was nothing, not even a bottle cap. But I got this machine turned way up again, as usual, to annoying levels. Let's get this off. Let's pin it off. Man, if that didn't hook that pendant, there was no way I'd have been able to find this. Guarantee they hooked that pendant. Let's see how this guy does. No, I picked it up. 4. Holy crap. That is definitely gold. Nice. Alright, I am sold on the 900. Cannot hate on the 900 at all. 30s to 50s. Could be an earring junker or something. I don't know. Sounds scratchy. Could be one of those little rivets or something. I don't know. I don't see anything in here. Huh. This thing. It's gotta be this. Huh, a little piece of jewelry. Something. Oh, it's a little animal of some sorts. Huh, okay, cool. Picked it up. Man, that's small. That's what we want to see. Doing a video on all my clad and cleaning stuff, and I think I got at least one piece of silver that's super just gnarly. It's kind of black, you know, and stuff, so I'm going to take that and throw it in and show everybody how I clean my stuff. Unfortunately, I already cleaned all my silver before I decided to do a video. '30s to '60s, all over the place. Cap, it just must have been sitting weird. It's aluminum, but you know what? I don't mind digging them. Not at all. Not here anyway, because there's not as many. South Beach, different story. That place gets crazy with caps. Oh my goodness. But it's worth it when you pull that 18 karat Cartier love ring out. And you get it home and you acid test it. And it's actually 18 karat. My buddy's like, yeah, they fake those a lot. I said, not in 18 karat, they don't. And I'm like, and who cares? I don't. If it's a fake Cartier, it's 18 karat, it's still 18 karat. Alright, let's keep 45 to 50. It's probably want to screw on caps or something. Yeah, it's just tacoed. It's alright. Out here putting that 900 through its paces. It's doing good too. $22. See something. Half a pull tab. That's about right. So that's the other thing why I don't use the days too. Is that the numbers are all different than the core, which is my primary machine. This one, they're the same. And the 700, I think. So makes things life easier not having to try to remember all these numbers. Alright, keep going. Solid 30. Could be a full tab, I guess. Haven't had very many tonight. A wine bottle cap. Okay. That one snuck by. Cool. Man, it is nice weather out too, guys. I am not lying. I mean, even when the sun was out today, it wasn't awful like it's been for the last few months. I mean, it was nice. And now it's just, you know, we got the onshore breeze. And I don't know if there's a front pushing in, pushing out. I have no idea what's going on, but man, it is nice out tonight. And believe me, you can hunt twice as long at night than during the day in Florida when you're roasting in the sun. So that's another reason to get out and do it at night. But I know a lot of people like to get their sleep. Got to get that beauty sleep. You don't find gold sleeping. All right, let's go. Iffy 16, real scratchy. Junk probably. No, not junk. Scratchy though. Ring, 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 ring. Go. Oh, that was scratchy. Why did that sound so bad? Oh, probably stainless. Yeah, it's stainless. That's why. I got another ring. 16. And it's funny because I just ran into a guy who was on vacation. And it's yesterday's hunt. There you go. What? I'll just put this in there so I don't lose it. How many rings is that today? 1, 2 rings. 2 earrings, gold chain, pendant, and a little rhino or something. Alright, cool. I think that's it. Threw some more stuff in the bag. But yeah, I just ran into a guy who's out here detecting. God, that ring sounded bad. Anyway, he's out here detecting, and he came up to me because he saw that I was using this little 6-inch coil, and he's like, I don't understand. Why would you want to use that? And he goes, please enlighten me. I was like, well, I guess the only way I can put it to you that you're going to understand is if you're driving 40 miles an hour and I'm driving 35 miles an hour, you're only going to get there like maybe a minute before me. I said, that's it. I said that, and I'm going to cover this beach twice as fast as you, and I'm not going to get tired. He goes, yeah, but what about depth? I'm like, I have not seen a problem with this machine in depth at all. Nothing. Very rarely will you dig a gold ring a 1.5 feet. It's almost always junk. I mean, almost 95% of the time you're digging a 1.5 feet down, 2 feet. I mean, to me, it's always been junk. What is that? Hair thingy. It's almost always junk when it's super deep like that. I mean, you'll smack some quarters every once in a while, but I don't know. I mean, most of the gold rings I found have been within a few scoops. So, I don't know. I can't rationalize it for everybody. It works in my brain. And I know I'm covering a lot of beach. And that's how I roll. You go slow, take your time, you know, and that's fine. I need to cover ground, especially this time of year. You know, I'm moving. I'm trying to cover as much ground as possible. And I don't really think I'm missing much. Man, this machine is so quiet though. I am so impressed with this thing, honestly. And it's even picking up the small foil and stuff. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm impressed. 900. I mean, honestly, if you just want, I mean, if you're hunting beaches, saltwater, there's no reason, especially if you're a water hunter, to get the Manicore. I've never seen anybody do a test where it went any deeper than this 900, to be honest with you. And the funny thing is that everybody who does these tests, most of these people doing these tests are not even beach hunters. The majority of them aren't. And like, they'll bury targets so deep, it's just like, really? Because that's not real. That's not how we find stuff. I mean, not that I've found anyway. And I run my machines hot. But I don't know. Everybody don't listen to me. Do what you got to do. Do your thing. Just giving my 2 cents. Alright, let's keep going. I'm going to hit one more beach after this. 21. And all the seaweed mess. Junk. Oh yeah, rusty cap. Not getting around those. Still, man, I know I repeat myself, but dang, I'm so impressed with this 900. But here's something for you guys. I've noticed that, like, I come out here tonight, okay, and the machine's good and quiet. Now I hunt these beaches all the time, right? And I came out here tonight. What the heck is that? Someone's underwear. That's nasty. Say I come out here tonight, okay? Machine, I can run it at 24 sensitivity. Not even chattering. Just nice and quiet. Quiet as can be. Not changing any settings. Come out here tomorrow night, and the damn thing's just going nuts. Do you guys think? I think it's atmospheric. I don't know. There's nothing else has changed other than it's a different day. So I'm starting to think that sometimes solar flares, or whatever you want to call them, I think it's atmospheric. Because I swear, I've been on beaches 2-3 nights in a row, and the core be running just as smooth and quiet as can be. And then that next day, that next night, boom, just chattering. And I got to drop everything down on it. $12 in the seaweed. Junk. I found a quarter in some seaweed last night. That was foil. Right. Almost done at this beach. Bang over to another one real quick. But yeah, I think it's atmospheric. I honestly do. Tell me what you guys think. Serious. Okay, almost done. Alright, I'll bring it on next 20 to 25. There you go, Monterey Magna Man. I got you a Florida pencil here for your buddy Juice. High definition pencil. It's a pencil. Alright, cool. Some of them sitting here. Alright, keep going. Heartbreaker. Sounded great. Alrighty, let's hit beach number 5. This is going to be the last one. Someone killed a pizza. Fire ants found it. Oof. Nasty. Beach number 5. Last one. Let's see what we can find. Hopefully we can end it on a really good note. It's been a great hunt tonight. Oh, found the button. Alright, let's go. Alright, I'll bring you up on the 43 right by a chicken bone. You can almost guess it's a screw cap. Whatever that is. Big old chunk of aluminum. Okay. All right, keep going. 76, 77, 78, time. Somewhere in there. I hear something right on there. Man, that was false hope there. Big old shells. Sounded good. That is a copper penny. Okay. We'll take it. Keep going. Should be a quarter here. 89.90. Nice. Super freshy. You go back. Should be another one right there. 88.90. Fresh drop action. We can do that. Another quarter. States quarter. Sorry, I don't know if I showed it to you. Good. Start finding clad. That means whoever hit this last, or it's new, or someone hadn't hit it in a while. A lot of tent stakes, I know that. All right, keep going. $78, dime. Dime or a silver ring. Just a dime. It's okay, it adds up, sure does. Boy, them 10 sticks try to creep through. They read out like a 98 and give you like a half tone, because see guys, I'm running this thing just like the core, one tone. I don't need all those tones, jibble jarbering around trying to figure out. It slows the machine down, it really does. I think it does anyway. I think it slows it down, because it's got to process 5 or 50 tones to the target. I think it slows the machine down. I want to know, I just want to know where it's at. That's all I care about. That iron, it's iron. But yeah, that's the way I see it. One tone, I got it up nice and high, and it alerts me, you know? It alerts you to let you know that thing's there. Target's there, and that's the whole, that's like 95% of it is putting your coil over the target and hearing it. That's the biggest thing. You really have to hear it. And you got ocean and kids and people, and I don't know how y'all do it. My buddy's just so used to it, he does it. He couldn't change. And I get it. You know, I ain't trying to change nobody. But I want to hear one tone. You know, I don't want all metal on, and I want to find it. Then I can make the decision to dig it or not dig it. It's just that simple. Keep it simple. I can't have 50 tones gurgling around like I listen to these guys on YouTube, and it's just like it's all over the place. It drives me crazy. I'm just like, God, how can you stand that? I just everybody's different. That's for sure. See, 86, 87 quarter. Do not care if it was a high tone or a low tone or any of that. I just want to hear it beat. That's all you need. Just got to hear it beat one time. Oh, look at that. 2 quarters. Nice. Just want to hear it beat. That's why I got the screens for the numbers. You know, that's why I'm just like, you know, don't believe everything you see on YouTube, okay? Trust me on this. Those guys are, a lot of them are digging bottle caps, and they're digging tent stakes for content, because they're not finding anything, because it's just that time of year. You know, I mean, every once in a while one will fool you. Not gonna lie, it gets me too. But like, especially with this 900, man, you turn the all metal off, it's quiet, you know. And if you run one tone, it just puts a little, like, it won't give you a complete note. It's like a partial note or a garbly note. It just sounds, you know, it doesn't give you that full beep. If you want to call it a beep, it's like a third of that, and it's all garbled up. So you know it's crap. Unless, because all the black sand over in California, they have to run all metal, which I don't understand. I don't hunt in California. Now, we don't have black sand beaches here. Not many of them. But, I mean, even with the core, you will never dig a 10-stick core. If it starts to fool you, you'll know within one scoop. This thing too. Alright, let's keep going. Hit some wet. 18 to 21. I see something down there too. Oh, chain. Junker. It's a chain though. Yeah. I've only found a couple of them that were real and had that expansion thing on it. This is not one of them. It's cool though, we found it. It's jewelry. Well, the rest of it's here is broke. Nope. I'm about done anyway, guys. My ankle's telling me you need to stop. It's starting to hurt. It never hurts. So that's a bad sign. So we're gonna get off this beach, go get something to eat, call it a night. Man, sand out there is perfect too. It's just I cannot get low. It's high tide until 2 a.m. and then even then, with this wind and those waves, the low tide's not going to be great. It's not going to be awful, but it's manageable. But I don't feel like getting wet at 2 in the morning. I got stuff to do tomorrow. Anyhow, guys, I'm almost there. All right, I'll bring you up if I find anything between here and the exit. Guys, I'm done. 6 hours is enough walking through the sand. Just can't do it no more. Ankle's telling me stop. That's the problem when you get older. Your body, and these aren't bad, by the way, guys. I've never used these 85s, ML 85 or whatever. Not bad. Lightweight. Sound fine. Yeah, your body will let you know that you're not 18 anymore, even though your brain keeps saying, dude, you're 18. Keep going. Your body will let you know you are not 18. You are 53. I mean, I have the energy right now to keep going, but my ankle is telling me stop. And I listen to my body because I do not want to end up like I did in South Beach one night, where I was cramped. I couldn't move. Both legs, both quads, both hamstring, everything cramped up completely. Could not even get back to the hotel. Had to suffer it out. Don't want to do that again. That's why I bought a Camelback for next summer, so I can put 2 liters of water in that sucker. Get on down the road. All right, guys. That's it. We're done. Had a great hunt. I know y'all don't like the night hunts, but it's what we got to work with. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Please just hit the like button. Subscriptions will come, but I just need to get in the algorithm, and it's starting to work. More likes you give, it tells that stupid YouTube algorithm to put them up at a list or whatever, regardless of how much content I put out. And I'm putting out a lot of videos, at least 2 or more a week. So I'm just trying to get up there, make this work. All right, guys, be safe and happy hunting. Peace.